Hi, I'm Robert Estrin. Welcome to livingpianos.com. Today we're going to talk about why getting a piano is different than buying anything else. There are a number of reasons for this, and we're going to go over this because, I know if you're shopping for a car, you do your usual research, or a refrigerator, a vacuum cleaner, you check out some reviews, you find the best one that's in your budget, and you get it. Well, why is it so different buying a piano? Well, for one thing, you only buy it once in most instances because a piano can last, generations with proper care. So you want to make sure you get the right one. If you buy, the wrong computer, guess what? It's going to be obsolete in a few years anyway. And your vacuum cleaner, a printer, all these things have a very limited lifespan. A piano, though, can really last. So you want to get the right one, and there's a lot to consider: the furniture, the sound, the touch. All of these things enter into it, matching the size to the room so the acoustics are right, a ton of things. So you want to get it right. The other thing, which is really fundamental about getting a piano, it's so different from other things, is that your frame of reference and knowledge of pianos is really limited compared to almost anything else. I mean, everybody's grown up with a refrigerator, a vacuum cleaner, probably a computer. You've had these things before, and everybody you know has them. You can ask around almost anybody who's going to have their realm of experience. But a piano? How many people know much about pianos? You maybe had a piano you grew up with. Maybe you bought one other piano. Maybe you played some pianos in college or at friends' houses or at church. But you really don't have a feel for pianos, and it's really difficult. You go to one store to the next, and just the acoustics of the space can be drastically different, even from room to room within one piano store. So how do you know what's the right piano? It's really, really tough. And I'm not providing answers on this video. I've got literally over 1,000 other videos covering many of these topics for you that you can search at livingpianos.com. But what else is unique about getting a piano? Well, as I mentioned before, you keep a piano for the rest of your life, and if it's a good piano, it gets passed down generation to generation. Think of what else do you buy that is in that category? Maybe some fine really fine furniture or jewelry, but there's very few things that you buy and it gets passed down. So you really want to think long term when you're getting a piano, unlike other things that you can be somewhat flippant and it's really not the end of the world. The other thing about a piano, it's a big investment. Oh yeah, I mean, it's one of the most expensive things that you get that is not essential, like a car or a house or a new roof or a new air conditioning or HVAC system. It's a big investment, So getting a piano isn't like other things that, you can just go on Amazon and do some casual research and see what has the best reviews. This one looks good. No, when you're spending that kind of money, you really want to know you're getting the right instrument. And the other thing, and I made mention of this, it's a substantial piece of furniture. It's one of the biggest pieces of furniture you buy. So aside from how it plays and how it looks, how it feels, the looks are really, really important. I mean, you don't want to, every time you go into your living room and you see your piano, have your, a feeling in the pit of your stomach like, what did I do here? I love the sound of this thing, but it's a monstrosity. The right piano can enhance your room, and you're looking for that, and you want to imagine the piano in your home, whether it's something that's high gloss, so it kind of looks almost like a black mirror, or maybe you want something that complements the beautiful woodwork in your home. So you really need to think that through. Now, the other thing about getting a piano is it sounds different in your home than it does in the store. Yeah, I mentioned that even different rooms in the store. So you play your piano in the store, you think, oh, this is great. And it's in a big echoey room. Let's say you go home and you're in a small room with carpeting and it's dead. It sounds completely different. These are huge challenges, and to be able to have advice as to what is right for you, take somebody with great experience to guide you through the process. And lastly, although there's a ton more, and you can leave them in the comments here at livingpianos.com for other people, a piano can be used by several different people in your household who might have drastically different ideas, different styles of music, different requirements of touch. There could be somebody who wants something very light because maybe their hands are weak or they have hand problems. Might be somebody else who really likes to pound out the music. Somebody might like a real bright sound for pop. aesthetics, and somebody else might really like the mellow sound for classical. So you have to find something that meshes with your household as well. These are just some of the challenges in getting a piano. And any of you out there, if you have questions about pianos that you're looking at, come to me, Robert@livingpianos.com, and I'm happy to guide you. I've been around pianos since I was born. We had a piano in the bedroom where I was born, and upstairs my father's teaching studio. We had 4 pianos in the house growing up, 3 grands and an upright, and I've just been surrounded by pianos my whole life in countless environments. I've lived in a lot of places, so feel free to contact me. Again, I'm Robert Escher, and this is livingpianos.com, your online piano store.